In this College Football 26 universe, for the last 2 seasons, the unthinkable has happened. One of the greatest dynasties of all time, led by potentially the greatest head coach of all time, the Georgia Bulldogs and Kirby Smart have gone 0-12 with a combined record of 0-24 in just the last 2 seasons. This eventually got the best coach in the game, Kirby Smart, fired by UGA. Going from play calling to burger flipping in just 2 years, most coaches would just retire after an embarrassment like that. But Kirby, as we all know, isn't most coaches, so instead of just retiring on the spot, he decided to take his only job offer, becoming the new head coach of one-star Coastal Carolina. So today, I'm going to be winning a national championship with Kirby Smart on CCU in a minimum of just 10 years. This video was in fact super fun to make, and it ended up being a banger, so make sure you do stick around to the end of the video, and while you're at it, like and subscribe and turn on post notifications to never miss a video. It is scientifically proven that doing so makes the viewing experience better. So here we are on College Football 26. The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are 57 overall, 61 overall offense, and a 51 overall defense. Obviously, Kirby Smart is really a defensive guru, so not really good. A 51 overall defense, that's not really his style. But looking at this roster, Larry Garfield is 81, not a 61. Thank God he's not a 61. 81 overall. He has normal dev. He has pretty good abilities. He's a junior at an 81. He looks pretty good. Damian Claiborne, a 78 overall. He's a senior. He has a gold tier ability. You have a really good freshman running back, too. We have 2, actually. They have really good speed as well. Then we don't really have anything good after that. Yeah, no, we have a good receiver, and then it just falls off into like the 50s after that, but not really good on anything else after that, which obviously we have a 51 defense, so obviously our defense isn't going to be great at all. But anyway, here I also want to see who is the new coach of Georgia since Kirby Smart is not here today. Before I do that, I do just want to show I will be not auto-progressing my coach. I will be doing auto-progress players and whatnot, and transfers are on 30 max per team and 50-50 for that. We are going to be playing on Heisman if I ever jump into a game, which probably not, but I will just to simulate it. But no XP sliders at all either. I always do that when I try to go into the gameplay sliders for whatever reason. I don't know why, but anyway, here, yes, no gameplay sliders. So if we jump into a game, just know there are no sliders or whatnot, which I'll show it after every game either way. But whatever here. Also want to put coach firing on CPU only because I just don't want to like redo the whole thing all over again. Just go ahead and get like Kirby Smart on like Troy or something like that. But anyway, here we have Texas, UTEP, Liberty, and FCS school. I don't know why we have Texas scheduled, but whatever, EA, I don't really know what you're thinking there. But anyway, here, Georgia's actually an 89 overall. They have a pretty rough schedule. Obviously, it's an SEC schedule. And now, as I said earlier, I do want to see who is the new head coach of Georgia now that Kirby Smart isn't there to take over. Thankfully, I did not click retire from college football, because then, once again, like I said earlier, we would have to redo the whole entire video again. Georgia, who is the head coach? It's going to be Kalen DeBoer. Wow, okay, so just like Kirby Smart, they're going to be going from Alabama to Georgia. Wow, okay, so Kalen's going to be just like Kirby. Okay, and anyway, I want to see this beautiful teal field. Oh my gosh, our mascot. Why is our mascot low-key zesty? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but anyway, here, look at this beautiful teal field. I just want to see the opening intro. This beautiful teal field looks amazing. There's Kirby on the sidelines. I'm not going to be jumping into this game. I'm just going to be showing this, but this Coastal Carolina field looks absolutely beautiful. If this was like a good university too, like outside of just having a good football field, it would just be like the dynasty of all time. If they had like a good coaching staff and like a good athletics director and whatnot, it would be so friggin' good. And before we get into the video even more, I do just want to say the only reason you saw me jump into gameplay was because I did originally plan to play it, but now I'm just planning to do voiceovers. So yeah, that's why you saw some gameplay or whatnot. There wasn't going to be a voiceover originally. I was just going to do live mic, but yeah, no, that just didn't really feel the greatest, you know. So back to the video with that, which I have a really good news for this team. As first signing of this entire video, 5-star free safety Nick Trevino. That is the first signing of this entire class and this entire video. We also got a 4-star receiver, Christian Dennis, and I'm also in a battle with actually Georgia for David Osai, a running back, a 4-star running back. I meant to say 4-star running back. That did not come off the tongue good, but they did have a visit for David Osai, so that did propel him over to Georgia. So anyway, here we ended up going 7-5 on the season, which is really good for a 57 overall half-star school team. Only lost a game to Appalachian State 42-7. Obviously, we would lose to Texas 49-17. Then we lost to Georgia Southern, Old Dominion, and Troy. Dan. Troy Dan, like the YouTuber. Never mind. Matt Chadwick, an Indiana quarterback, actually going to end up winning Heisman. 4K yards from him on 38 touchdowns, 67% completion percentage. Shut up. Anyway, here, salute to Veterans Bowl. We're going to end up making. We're going to be playing Kent State in this bowl game, which I want to see how they did on the season. How did Georgia do on the season, first of all? We got to check that, first of all, though. They're not going to show me how they did. No, they are going to show me how they did. They ended up going 11-1 on the season, losing to Auburn in the SEC championship, and they're actually going to make the college football playoff. They're going to end up playing Tulane, as this was actually super weird. This was recorded before the national championship. This video was supposed to come out before the national championship happened, but obviously it just happened. But Indiana beat Miami in year number 1. I said beat it. Oh my gosh, I sound like a child. 35-27 to the score. So blame me, Miami fans. Blame EA. Don't blame me. Blame EA for losing your national championship, okay? But anyway, here, let's see how we do against Troy. Kent State. I don't know why I said Troy, but anyway, here, I do want to end up firing one of my both of my coordinators, actually, but I don't know if I want to or not, honestly. But anyway, here, we're going to lose to Kent State in the Salute to Veterans, whatever it's called, bowl. We didn't force win. Don't worry, we didn't do any of that. We didn't force win any games. We didn't play any games. Don't worry about that. But anyway, here, Georgia's actually going to win. Oh my gosh, my Yellow Jackets got a belt, 37-2. Thankfully, that wasn't the real life score in the Pop-Tarts Bowl, but Georgia's going to end up winning their year number one game. Their college football playoff game over Tulane, 38-17. Now they have the Florida Gators in the second round. But checking out the season stats, Larry Garfield, 3.5K yards on 16 touchdowns to 10 picks, looking like Jameis Winston over here. He was good. He's just like 16 interceptions to picks, but 512 yards from Damian Claiborne. He was pretty good on 6 touchdowns as well. He's going to most likely not get drafted, but OJ Neal was actually super good, 1,200 yards on 5 touchdowns. He was insane. We didn't really have a good receiving core after that, which we saw just fell off to like 50 overalls right after we had just 170 overall. It was kind of funny, actually. But anyway, the national champ is actually going to go to Indiana for a third time. They're going to beat Florida 30-7. So Indiana fans must be just so happy with my video right now, which that would just be insane if that became reality. But anyway, here, that really good running back Frederick Molinaro and Devin Bond, both of them want to leave, and they have no persuasion chance whatsoever. I accidentally got a little close to my mic there, but I want to get this left tackle here. He's not going to go. Okay, sophomore, he's going to leave. And then Steve Klutz looks good, but I also want Zach Ducase. No. Who do I want to stay? I only have 2, so I have to be super careful. Honestly, I have no clue. I'm just going to go with Zach 2Ks. We're not even going to get it, so I don't even know why I was worried. But we're going to have an insane ton of transfers, guys, transferring out, and nobody's going to end up getting drafted, so that absolutely sucked. So anyway, here, I just want to show my recruiting class and how I'm doing so far. I did have 5-star Nico Trevino. He's an impact development free safety. Not really great for a 5-star, but Esteban Amaro, he's elite dev. So is Najee Vines, a running back. Okay. Then we have Christian Dennis. He's impact dev. Then we have Chubb here, Marco Chubb. Yep, Marco Chubb. I remember that correctly. Wow, okay. And I also have 2 other 4-stars, which I'm 100% going to get, no doubt about it, as I want to see where I rank in the class. We're 67th. 5 total, guys. 1 5-star and 4 4-stars. I'm sorry you had to hear that. As like I say every video, you gotta wait until the end of the class to make it look good, okay? You gotta wait until I get all the 4-stars in the transfer portal, alright? But since we were just a half-a-star team, first of all, Jules Goff, this kid is insane. He is going to be great next season. Literally, last video I made, he was so good. I did a Yale rebuild. Oh my gosh, he was so good. If you want to go ahead and watch that, it is linked on my channel. Well, it's not linked on my channel. It is on my channel. But since we were a 1-star team, obviously we didn't get a lot of guys, but hey, we got a lot of guys with like star, elite, whatever. A lot of guys with impacts and normals, though, so that's not really the greatest. So, some to list. Luke Harping, I am a Georgia Tech fan. This kid is really, really good. So, if you ever get him in one of your dynasties, start him immediately, okay? Except he doesn't really develop the best in this game, honestly, but he will in real life. Don't worry, I'm 100% like huffing copium right now. But anyway, here, how do we do on the entire class? 25th rank, so a top 25 class in year number 1 is really good. 1 5-star, 6 4-stars, and then 23 stars. So don't worry, I will be fixing that next season. It will be better. It will be way better. I swear I will sign. If I don't sign more than 33 guys, I'll donate $1 million bajillion to charity. I'm not going to do that because I don't have that much money, obviously. But Larry Garfield here is up to an 83. Lawrence Randall, this kid looks really good. He's a 79 overall. I'm kind of excited for him. He looks pretty solid. Matt Beatty, he looks pretty solid as well. But it's Batty or Beatty, I don't know. Jules Goff, this kid, even though he might be an 84, an 85, or an 86, he's insane. Don't let him judge you. My Pittsburgh legend, my Pittsburgh GOAT, chat. He is just insane. So always recruit him if you have the chance to recruit him in one of your dynasties. I mean, our receiving core, even though we don't have a 70 this year, it is getting better. Obviously, we do have Luke Harping as well out of Georgia Tech. He was on Minnesota in this sim. Wow, okay, that's random. I don't know why he would do that. I don't think he transferred in real life, but we've had a lot of guys transfer out. But this isn't about my Yellow Jackets. This is about Kirby Smart, unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. Not unfortunately. But anyway, here, we do have a pretty solid defense for our situation, honestly. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it's looking. I mean, honestly, it's not like insane, but it's okay, I'd say. Which this year, we're going to go up 13 overalls to a 70 overall with a 74 offense and a 66 defense. Once again, the defense isn't going up as much as I thought it would, but we've also gained only a half star in prestige to a 1 star, which means grateful for it. It's good, but like half a star? What are we doing, EA? Come on, what are we doing? I mean, 7 and 5, to be fair. That's not really like 2-star upgrade territory. I may or may not have just bumped my mic on my phone. Just ignore that. But anyway, here we have Iowa, East Carolina, Liberty, and FCS Midwest in our non-con. So not the worst non-con ever. I think we could go maybe 9-3 this season. That's going to be our expectation. And as I'm getting my finishing touches on the recruiting board, I just want to say, if you want to see me do this with any other coach or any other like team or anything, just let me know. I can't really control the team now that I think of it. It is really hard to do that, and I can never get it first try. So just comment a coach, and I will do it. Unfortunately, I may not be able to control the team, but if I can, we'll see. Sorry for the cut there, but anyway, we are going to make a conference championship in our second year. We're going to make the Sun Belt Championship against Arkansas State, and we ended up going 9-3. Not the worst season ever. That was our expectation, and we hit it exactly. So anyway, our only loss came to ECU, Eastern Carolina, UL Monroe, surprisingly, and then Troy, 38-21. Wow, okay, what a score there. Arkansas State's actually 15th ranked, so don't really, or am I schizophrenic? Was I seeing something? Were they 15th ranked, or am I like insane? I swear I saw that they were 15th ranked, but now, which I mean, I can't really see it now, but we'll just see. Am I schizophrenic or not? The test results are in, and I was not, but they are ranked 19th, so I did unfortunately get it wrong. I just didn't read it right, so fortunately, I am not schizophrenic. But anyway, here, it looks like Christian Dennis, the freshman 4-star, is going to win the Sean Alexander Award. Wow, okay, year number 1, good for him. Keelan Russell, the 5-star on Alabama, he's going to win the Heisman. And then this year, we're going to make the New Mexico Bowl against Baylor. And I think we might have not won the conference championship in the Sun Belt, which we actually did end up winning the conference championship in the Sun Belt. We are 10-3, as I do want to show the score. We won 41-23. Wow, okay, no force win, no play, no nothing. Don't worry, I did not jump into it or anything like that. But I do want to see, how did Georgia do on the season, since we are going to be tracking them every single year. They ended up going, I can't read that, 5-7 on the season. Don't know why I said I couldn't read that. I just read the wrong one. I was going to say 9-3, so I just had to find an excuse on the spot, which not good at that at all. But anyway, here, I did end up offering 2 offensive coordinators and defense coordinators. They're just regular guys. They're just 2 level 16s, literally just randomly generated guys. We got Colby Hendricks and Larry Caraway, random guys, but hey, don't worry. We'll be fine in the future. We'll win a national championship by year number 6. Don't worry. I don't know how that's going to like go on about, but hey, we'll see. You'll just have to stick around with the video to see. Like I said in the intro, remember that mental health goes up every time you watch another sports video. So New Mexico Bowl winners. So we're going to go 11-3 on the seasons. That should boost us up to a 2-star if I'm not mistaken. And Colby Hendricks is going to accept our offer to become the school's next offense coordinator. Hopefully the next guy does. What was his name? Larry Caraway, right? Yes, Larry Caraway accepts the job to be Coastal Carolina's next DC. But anyway, here, let's see, how did we do on our bowl game against, who was it? Baylor? Yes, Baylor in the New Mexico Bowl. We ended up winning 24-20, no force wins, no nothing. But anyway, here, now we got to get into stats. How did Larry, that's not his name, what is his name? Randall? Nope. Larry Garfield, how did he do in his senior season? 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns to 8 picks, so 100% a better season. But yeah, anyway, I was thinking of Lawrence Randall for some reason. He's a sophomore. He's going to be really good next year. I want to see his caps. Ooh, he has a lot of caps. Okay. Well, I feel like either way he's going to be like a Jules Goff. That's what I feel like. He's going to be like a Jules Goff. He's going to be pretty good either way. No matter if he has good caps or bad caps, he's going to be be the next Jules Goff if Jules Goff played quarterback. Jules Goff's had 1,000 yards, though, on 14 touchdowns, if you were interested in his stats. And our backup quarterback, Asamoah, he had 456 yards. And we had 2 1,000-yard receivers. We had the Sean Alexander-winning freshman, Christian Dennis, with 1.2K. And then we have Trent Volk with 1,000. Luke Harping at almost 700 yards, too, for a tight end. It's pretty solid. We had a really good defense. I mean, we are Kirby Smart. He was a DC, so yeah, 100% a really good defense, as we're only at 1.5 star. I don't know why that is, but hey, we're ranked 24th, so hey, at least EA's not hating us that much. But Gavin Parkhurst, I said that wrong. I almost said Parkquist like it was a Swedish last name. But anyway, here, Matt Adkins wants to leave. No, he's going to leave. He's normal dev. I don't really care about him. Esteban Mormaro, oh my gosh, he's star dev, Mike linebacker. He's going to stay. But anyway, Corbin Capra, he's going to leave. He's normal dev. Don't care about him. If they're normal dev, I don't really care about him. Is there any good dev trait guys that are going to say? No, they're all normal dev. So I'll probably just go by like class or something. Armand Generals, he's going to end up staying. John Howard, are you going to say? You didn't hear that voice crack on saying? The persuasion is going to fail, though. But who ended up winning the national championship this year? Number 3. I swear if it was Indiana one more time. Oh, it wasn't Indiana. Oh, well, sorry, Indiana fans. I was low-key rooting for Indiana to win it a fourth time, but nope, that did not happen. So blame me, Indiana fans. If this happens in real life, by the way, that'd be insane. And of course, good old-fashioned Coastal Carolina, 0 draft picks whatsoever. Well, I know last season I said this season's recruiting class would be good, but it's the exact same. 27 total guys. We had star dev on Tyler Marcus. He's a 3-star transfer running back. We got star dev on like all the transfer running backs for just whatever reason. We have elite dev on a Will linebacker, though. He's a 3-star freshman. So at least all the freshmen have the high development traits, which, I mean, usually when you want to go after 3-stars, you want to go after the younger guys because they usually have more time to develop and they have usually a better star trait. If you're going after 3-star transfers, don't go after anything under 3-star transfers at all. But anyway, here, nothing really after that. Jaleel Sow, Will, freshman linebacker, star dev, as well as Jamie Atwell, quarterback, high school quarterback. So he's going to be a freshman this upcoming season, not a sophomore like the other guys. But anyway, here we end up only having the 34th best class with 5 4-stars and 22 3-stars, 27 total guys. Again, not really great at all, but at least this season we're going to be an 80 overall with an 81 offense and 79 defense, so defense is getting back up there at least. But anyway, here, how are we doing on the roster? Let's view the entire roster here. Lawrence Randall, he's doing to be really good. He's an 83 already. Impact dev. Matt Beatty's going to be backing him up at a 78. So he's not really the worst. I mean, I don't think he's going to get any playing time at all, honestly. Jamie Atwell, that star dev quarterback, he's going to be really good as well, honestly, in the future. He's definitely going to be our QB1 in the next, 2 or 3 years. If Lawrence Randall or the other guy, Matt Beatty, if any of those guys transfer, I mean, they're probably not. But anyway, Melvin Carrion's going to be our running back. He's a star dev running back. We also have star dev on Amaigo. What's his name? Hawagego Najee Vines. He has elite dev. I'm just gonna skip over him since I have no clue how to say his name. He is a 4-star star dev. He's going to be insane. Once again, he's gonna be a starter just like a quarterback in the next 2 to 3 years. But anyway, here, receiving core, it just absolutely blows. We have 2 good receivers, then it just falls off the face of the earth after that. So yeah, no, not really great at all. After that, we have a really good tight end, actually. Devontae Osborne, he's an 81. I mean, that's not really good, but it's pretty solid for our situation. That's always going to be our motto for this channel and just all my rebuilds. Just good for our situation. That's always going to be it. But anyway, FCS East, Texas, Liberty, and Delaware on our non-con. I don't like that we're scheduling SEC teams every year, but hey, whatever, EA. And once again, for the second year in a row, not only are we playing Arkansas State, but we have made the Sun Belt Championship against number 18, Arkansas State, as well. But we went 10-2 on the season, so definitely an upgrade here. We ended up losing to Arkansas State, actually, so not really the best little prediction there for the next game. Hopefully we can come out on top the next game, but we'll just have to see. As this Heisman winner this year, it's going to be Bryce Baker on Indiana. Oh my gosh, they're just going to be dominating this entire video, aren't they? They're going to win back-to-back, whatever it is, national championship. But Christian Dennis is actually going to win the Bolitnikov Award with 1.7K yards on 13 touchdowns on 111 receptions. I'm kind of out of breath right now. I'm sorry. I just ran a lot. But anyway, here, New Mexico is going to be playing Arizona. No, we are going to make the New Mexico Bowl against Arizona. So that's going to be our bowl game. And we actually ended up beating Arkansas State 41-25. So we're actually going to end up winning the conference championship against a ranked team. A moment of truth time once again. Are we going to make a bowl game? And yes, we are. Well, I meant, are we going to win our bowl game? Not are we going to make one? We already know we made one, but we're going to win the New Mexico Bowl. We're actually going to get an Offensive Player of the Week for the Sun Belt. It was Christian Dennis, but we don't care about that. An 11-2 season is, in fact, really, really good. But anyway, here, how did we do? Oh, wait a minute. This is a Week 1 bowl game. I always do that. I don't know why. But anyway, here, we are going to win 38-35. What's 38 plus 35? Shut up. Anyway, here, let's go ahead and check the season stats. How did our players do? How did Lawrence Randall, is that his name? Yes, Lawrence Randall do in his first season. He ended up having 4,600 yards on 42 touchdowns to 9 picks. So he was actually super, super good for year number 2. Or no, this is year number 1, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, here, yeah, no, he's going to be insane next season. Melvin Carrion, though, had 1,000 yards for 14 touchdowns. And Nakobe Azumuga, he had 16 touchdowns on only 500 yards. Not even 500 yards, barely even 450 yards. And our receiving corps is really good. We had 2,000-yard receivers. Christian Dennis had 15 touchdowns. Then we had Josh Kaminsky. He had 11 touchdowns on 1,000 yards. And Christian Dennis, we just saw he had 1.8K yards. And our defense was once again really solid, which I'm going to be saying that a lot. But once again, Kirby Smart defense, obviously, we all know that. And as for players leaving, we have a lot more persuasion chances, so I think we'll be fine. We're also a 2.5-star school now. We're ranked 20th at the end of the season. Esteban Amaro, though, he's going to end up transferring out as, oh my gosh, he was going to be so good. Look at those stats. He was just insane. That's so unfortunate that he was going to transfer out. Actually, I didn't really see it. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, no, he's going to transfer out. I just had to be honest, okay? I didn't know if he transferred out or not. I just needed to know if I had to restart the voiceover or not. I just went with it on the fly. So, yeah, we're also not going to get, any guys to come back. Not even Trent Volk. Not even Zach Mixon. Yeah, no, okay, that. Good thing. No, Jamie Atwell, do not leave. Do not leave Jamie Atwell. Thank God he is going to stay. He's going to be QB1 in 2 years. Don't worry, guy. You're going to be good. You're going to be good, okay? Don't worry. You'll be our QB1 next year. Actually, no, because we have a junior this year, so never mind. We're not going to have anyone drafted, though. We're an 82 overall with an 84 offense, 79 defense now, but who won the national championship here in year number 3? It ended up being Indiana. Let me guess, Indiana. Yup, Indiana over Alabama, 46-44, so oh my gosh, a super big overtime game. And hey, it might have took us 3 beers, but hey, we finally signed up whole class of 35. Greg Ware, a 5-star cornerback, has elite development, though. This kid is going to be absolutely insane. We already went over all these guys, all these 4 stars, or at least we actually didn't, but they're all just normals and impacts. But Stanley Turre, a right edge, he's elite development. He's going to be super good. Another defensive guy, but oh, I thought I signed a full class of 35. I guess I did not. Okay. I did not know that guy committed UNC. It doesn't matter. He was normal dev either way. Eric Silva, he's going to have elite dev. He looks pretty good. And then I think, now that I think about it, I think I had one more. Yeah, there he is. Damian Anthropt. He's a star dev tight end. Oh my gosh, that would have been an insane Luke Harping replacement, but yeah, no, I guess all good things have to come to an end. Bob Simonson, a transfer freshman right tackle. He has elite dev. He's going to be really, really great, and normals and impacts after that. But no, star dev on James Kiernan, cornerback. Okay, white CB. We love our white CBs, except they're not really good, so never mind. We hate white CBs. Just kidding. Anyway, 1 5-star, 9 4-stars, and a few 3-stars. We have a crap ton of 3-stars, so yeah, no, I'm actually going to make this the year that we move over to the ACC. I know I haven't said that all video. I was supposed to, but I feel like this is the perfect year for us to move over to the ACC. I'm a little scared, but I feel like we can have a lot of success. We actually want to do a trade just to keep an even amount of teams, because 4, 8, 12, they have 13 guys, so actually no. Maybe I shouldn't have, but who cares? I guess we're just going to replace Wake Forest. So don't flame me, Wake Forest fans. You were the worst team in the conference. You were the worst rated team in the conference. Don't blame me. Blame EA, Wake Forest fans. I have a strange suspicion that we're going to be doing great in the ACC, which, first of all, we're 12th ranked, but we're up to an 89 overall across the entire board. So I feel like we're going to do just fine in the ACC now. I mean, I don't want to get our confidence up, but anyway, Lawrence Randall here is an 88 overall, so that's got to be his, maxed out dev trade now, right? Jamie Atwell, honestly, he's definitely going to start next season. A redshirt sophomore, 3-star with star dev. He's going to be absolute, I don't really like those caps, but I mean, I guess he could be at least maybe an 88 like Lawrence Randall. Actually, he's also an 88, so hey, who knows? Maybe he'll be great. Nakobe Asumuga, this was the guy with 18 touchdowns last year. He is going to go off this year, I'm telling you. Melvin Gums, he's going to do great too. He's our backup, but who cares? Christian Dennis and Josh Kaminsky is once again our 2 best receivers, and then it just falls off a cliff. Actually, it doesn't really fall off a cliff after that. It's actually kind of solid after that. I mean, a bunch of 70s is not really the greatest, but hey, we'll take it. I mean, for our situation, we'll take it. That's what I'm going to say all the time. I'll always say that on my channel. You didn't hear that stutter. You are insane once again. Just like that voice crack earlier, you did not hear that whatsoever, which, honestly, I feel like this team is our Natty team. No, this can't be our Natty team. No, we're not going to be that confident, but yeah, no, we're going to be pretty solid. Greg Ware, it's actually going to be our corner 4. That was our 5-star corner that we just got with elite development. So, yeah, no, he's 100% going to start next season. Nick Trevino, he's only up 79 overall, though. What's gotten into him? He's a 5-star? Nico Trevino? I said Nick Trevino instead of Nico Trevino, but whatever here. Anyway, here, he has good caps. I don't know why he's doing bad, which, I mean, I kind of do. It's because of his impact development trait. But anyway, here, how was he doing in the last 2 seasons? He was not really the greatest at all, honestly. So I don't really know what his excuse is. We have a pretty good strong safety, too. He was probably only like a 3-star. So, I mean, I don't know what Nico Trevino has been doing all these off seasons. I guess he's just been partying because he's definitely not working on academics. We have an F in that. But anyway, here, how are we doing in our non-con? I want to schedule some pretty strong SEC schools. So we do have Arkansas. It's actually the Aflac kickoff game. Georgia State, Eastern Michigan, and then Liberty. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that Arkansas State game on here. I'm thinking of playing Georgia, but oh my gosh, look at this ACC schedule. Okay. Yep, nope, not good. Not good for us. Not good for our development. Not good for my mental health. But you want to know what is good for your mental health? Just like the intro, it is good to subscribe to the channel. It is good for your mental health. It is scientifically proven that is 100% a proven factor. But anyway, here, we are going to get a few commits at the end of the season here. Cole Sawyer, a 4-star. We're also going to give a 4-star DeAndre Sandland, maybe our Nico Trevino replacement. We're also going to get Gordon Bush. We might end up getting him. But we actually ended up going 10-2 this season. We were absolutely insane. I mean, we were way better than our expectations. We probably had, like, expectations coming into the season. We were probably, like, projected to go, like, 7-5, just like the first year in the Sun Belt in this simulation. But no, we're going to even go all the way to the ACC Championship. We're going to play number 7 Georgia Tech. Wow, okay. Was not expecting that whatsoever. Actually, I kind of was. I did say this was going to be our Natty year, but I do not think that's good enough for a college football playoff, which actually, no, we're actually 9th ranked. So, first of all, I don't know how we're first in the ACC, which actually, yeah, I guess we did have a better record and whatnot. But anyway, how is Georgia doing? How are they doing? They are 6-6. Okay, so at least we're doing good, I guess. And I just want to simulate this one. We have an 8 overall advantage, but 9 Coastal Carolina versus 7 Georgia Tech. I'm not going to jump into it. We're just going to be doing a soul simulation. It's raining on the teal field. Oh, wait a minute. They don't play on our stadium. They play in, what is it, Mercedes-Benz Stadium? No, that's not where the ACC Championship is. Where is the ACC Championship? I can't think of it right now. But anyway, here, they're going to go up 9-3 early, 16-3 now, 16-10. Okay, we're going to have a lead 16-17 at the half, 2016 now, 2019. So it's definitely a short, it's a game of inches. That's what I meant to say. I did not say right, though, but we're going to end up winning the ACC Championship over 7 Georgia Tech. 37-26. Wait, what was the score? 34-26. I'm sorry there. I have a horrible memory. Horrible with names. I'm sorry, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. That's not even Brent Key, so suck it, Georgia Tech haters. It's not even Brent Key. It's a simulation for a reason. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be toxic, but unfortunately for me, Kirby Smart beats Georgia Tech again, but fortunately for the simulation, we end up winning the ACC Championship. Sorry, I had to throw that out there. I'm so sorry. But anyway, here, Lawrence Randall here. He had a really good game. 261 yards on 4 touchdowns, 19 for 32. Really, really good. And this year, 77 yards from Nakobe Asamuga. He didn't have a touchdown, though, so that's really surprising and really sad for me, honestly. Christian Dennis, 115 yards and a touchdown. Really good for him, too. We're actually going to commit, too. Gordon Winbush, that guy from the, week 14, all the commitments from there. That was the guy we got him from. We got him over, I think it was Missouri. Darren Crocker is going to win ACC Defensive Player of the Week. Honestly, I don't really know who that is. I'm going to be real with you. We've probably seen him on, one of the recruiting updates. I just didn't say his name. But anyway, here, Kevin Mintze from Oregon, I almost said Arizona for some reason, 3,390 yards on 31 touchdowns. Indiana in the college football playoff. Oh no, not good at all. Don't like that. We have to play Indiana, who has won 5 natties in 6 years in this sim, which we took 2 years off. The first 2 years weren't when Kirby Smart was still on Georgia, still going 0-12 for 2 years in a row. But oh my gosh, we have to play Indiana. I am not happy with that. I am very scared. We're also might be injured, but no, we're actually not injured. We're an 89 across the board, so I don't know why I thought we were injured, but hey, whatever. Which, I mean, we're an 89, they're an 89, but I mean, to be fair, if you think about it, Alabama was a 91, and in this game they're an 81 before all the dynasty overalls and stuff. So they don't care about overall. But anyway, they're going to go up 7-3 here, as they're going to go 14-3 here. So yeah, no, as I said, I'm scared for this game, and yeah, I had 100%. I was in the right for that, as we were down 20. Okay, we still have a chance. We still have a chance. Nope, I don't care. They scored. We still have a chance. Okay, nope. Okay, that went by super quick, as we're going to lose in the first round of the college football playoff to Indiana, 38-24. What are you going to do? It's Indiana. We're going to lose to Kirk Signetti. Can't do anything about it. Lawrence Russell kind of had like a low-quality send-off season, only 3,800 yards, 39 touchdowns, and 6 picks. Speaking of quarterbacks, by the way, I just got news out of Georgia Tech. Alberto Mendoza is transferring to Georgia Tech. Wow. Okay. Natty's coming for Georgia Tech. Okay, it's coming. I'm so delusional. But anyway, here, Nakobe Asamuga, only 1.1k yards on 9 touchdowns. That is, I mean, I guess he just had a bunch of 1-yard touchdowns maybe, but 1,500 yards from Christian Dennis. And then Josh Kaminsky, he had 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns for him. And then for Dennis, it was 16 touchdowns, not 18 touchdowns. I was still thinking of Asamuga, however you say his name. As a bit of an update on how Georgia's doing in the college football world, they just lost the Birmingham Bowl to Clemson 28-20. Yeah, how's it feel losing the Birmingham Bowl now? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with y'all. But anyway, Georgia Tech also lost Alabama, so Alberto Mendoza's not there to save him in real life. But anyway, here, Christian Dennis is going to transfer out. He's going to transfer out. No, he's going to actually go to the draft. Okay, I'm blind. And Josh Kaminsky? No way. I didn't even have to. I wasted a persuasion chance on Dennis, too. He had no persuasion chance. Oh, my gosh. What am I doing? Lamar Hollis wants to transfer out now. He is. Then Calvin McGloster. He was really good, but he's going to transfer out. I'm pretty sure he was a 4-star, if I'm not mistaken. I did not say that name right. Bon Labino, he's going to transfer out. Tommy Rooks, he's going to not transfer out. There we go. Josh Etienne's not going to transfer out. Brian Pollard's not going to transfer out. So that's not too bad. And guess who wins the Natty? Indiana over Oregon. This time 31-28. So I was going to say almost the in real life national championship score, but no, not the actual in real life national championship score. So, by the way, Indiana winning it in real life over Miami and in the game, that's just super funny. But Nakobe Asamuga and Christian Dennis are both going to go in the 6th round. So, at least we get our playing style up. Sorry, playing style. We're going to get our championship contender up. No way, I just messed up 2 times in a row. I meant to say pro potential. Oh my gosh. As we didn't have the worst recruiting class this year, we actually had a top 10 recruiting class. We have the 6th best class. We had a 5-star. We had 14 4-stars. We actually had 2 5-stars. We had this guy too. We're going to get him too. And okay, I thought I had one more, but we did not. But anyway, here, John Pena, I need to end up getting him. We're definitely going to. Ernie DeMarco, a 5-star quarterback, elite development. And then we have Morgan, I don't know why I messed up that name, elite dev, star dev on Ross Blade, a receiver, 4 stars. This is all going to be 4 stars after that. But Trent went to a right edge. He has star development as well. Star development on Michael Worthy, a defensive tackle. And then who do we have next? Cortez Overton. Just keep it coming to me, EA. Lorenzo Shakir, a tight end. Great name, by the way. John Pena. We'll see his dev trait. We might as well scout. I don't scout, guys. I don't know why. I just like it for the realism, okay? Because this recruiting style, it's a little too OP, so you gotta at least like give yourself like a little bit of a disadvantage, right? Because I don't know why, I just like doing that, okay? It just makes me feel like not cheating. I don't know why. Scouting just feels like cheating me, and I don't know why. Even though it's not, so I don't know why I do that. But anyway, here, we're going to finish with the 3rd best class. So we have finished with the top 5 recruiting class for the first time this video. 3rd, 33 total guys, 2 5-stars, and so many other good guys. Earl Salmon, he has star dev. Earl Salmon, what a name, a sophomore transfer right tackle. He is going to be absolutely great. This is all 4 stars after that. But anyway, here, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, here, we did end up getting all of our guys that we did. I mean, it was just 1 4-star, but whatever here. We ended up signing a full class of 33. So who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. We signed a top 5 class. That's all we need to know. And this year, not only are we a 3.5-star school, not a 4.5-star school, 94 overall. So if last year wasn't our Natty year, this year's got to be our Natty year. No way in heck do we not win a Natty this year. We just got to make it past Indiana, so don't like that whatsoever. They've won 5 Natties. Yeah, that is 5. 5 Natties since, and it's year number, 5 now, I'm pretty sure. You can check on the chapters. So, yeah, no, we just have to make it past Indiana, and we're gold. basically after that, we're just going to be perfectly fine, and we are going to win a national championship. Nobody is going to get in our way. Anyway, here, Jamie Atwell's an 83 overall now. Oh my gosh, he is going to be so good. Melvin Gums is going to take over as running back one, not quarterback one, as he was the backup last year. Anyway, here, actually, we have a good freshman running back too, Morgan Wentz. That was the 5-star with elite development. We have a pretty solid receiving core that once again falls off after the second depth chart position. Then John Westbrook looks pretty solid. We have a really okay, I thought we were gonna have a perfect 80 overall. My mic just went low. I don't know why that happened, but that kind of sucked. I don't know what happened there. Greg Ware's only QB3 now. Sorry, CB3 now, but I mean, at least he gets playing time. Nico Trevino, 84. When I got him for my first recruit of this entire video, I wasn't expecting him to just be an 83. He started off as like, what, a 78? And then his highest overall last year was a 79, so it just sucks that he didn't do as better as I thought he did. But we have LSU, TCU, FCS Midwest, and then Colorado State, which, I mean, I feel like I have to do it this season. We have to schedule Kirby's alma mater and former team, the Georgia Bulldogs. We just have to play them, right? I feel like that's a guarantee. We got to play them week 0, too. We just have to. It's just something that you have to do. We have to schedule Akron for it. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Don't know what Past Me is doing. I could have just scheduled Akron, so I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, here's our non-con. I just want to replace Georgia Southern, actually. Who did we have? We had LSU, right? I'm pretty sure. But anyway, here, actually, I don't remember who we had. I want to schedule a ranked team, though. I don't think LSU was ranked, but we could do Oklahoma. No, I don't know. Not Oklahoma. Michigan, maybe, but I want to do like a Southern team. Maybe Ole Miss? No, Texas. I'm going to say Texas, honestly. Yeah, Texas? Yeah, I feel like we should play Texas. So we got Georgia, Texas, TCU, then FCS Midwest, then a super hard ACC schedule. So we got to jump into the simulation for this game against Georgia. They're a 97, we're a 94. We have a 3 overall disadvantage, but we're going to be up 10-3 now. It's almost going to be the end of the half, and it looks like we're just going to be tied. I thought we were going to go with a up score, but nope. We're going to go up 20-10 though at the end of the second quarter. No, 20-17, 27-17 the score now. Thought we could make it 30-17, but we did not. They're going to run out of time, and we are going to beat Georgia 27-17. How did we just do that? I mean, I guess, yeah, 3 overall advantage. Kirby Smart doesn't care about a 3 overall disadvantage. Okay, he don't care about that. He would know. He played for this team. And one Georgia team after another, as we're gonna make the ACC championship as number 6 Coastal Carolina. We're gonna host number 9 Georgia Tech. So we ended up going 10-2 this season. I would assume we lost to Texas, and then some random ACC school, probably like Clemson or something. But anyway, here, who did we end up losing to, as a matter of fact? First of all, conference standing. I just want to see how I just want to see how Georgia did if they're in the college football playoff. First of all, they are not, but we are. We're the number 60. We're projected to play Michigan. So anyway, let's see how we do in the ACC championship. We're not going to be jumping into it since we played Georgia Tech like twice already, so I don't think we have to jump into it as our strong safety is going to play ACC Defensive Player of the Week as Shaq Garnes. I don't know where I got Nico from, but he's going to win the Heisman on Ohio State. 4.1K yards on 58 touchdowns. I don't know what happened in that last soundbite, but we're going to play Memphis as the number 9 seed. Did that say they were the number 6 seed, or am I tripping? Or are they the 8th seed? I don't know what I'm talking about, but we lost to Georgia Tech 31-20. No, my gosh. Okay, it looks like Memphis won their AAC championship game as well, and Georgia Tech's also in the playoff. I don't even see Indiana. They're actually going to make the Gasparilla Bowl against North Carolina, but I don't see Indiana in here. I don't see him anywhere. They probably had a bye. And you won't believe this. I thought, just no way, we're going to lose to Memphis, right? We lost to Memphis. We just lost to Memphis. AAC, Group of 5 Memphis as Power 5. Coastal Carolina, former Group of 5, but who cares? They're going to play Texas now. Indiana's not in the college football playoff, by the way, so I don't know how that happened. That's some BSEA. As now, let's go ahead and see how many transfers we're going to get. 10 persuasion changes. James Kierman, he wants to leave. He's going to end up getting his ways. Chad Kenyon's going to leave too. Oh my gosh. 2-star dev guys. Actually, no, because the Will was actually an impact dev. But anyway, Khalil Davey wants to leave too. We have so many high overall guys. I would think Kirby Smart has that thing where you have like multiple precision chance per thing, but he doesn't have that. But also like a little thing that makes you not have as much transferring out of your program. But I guess he doesn't. We have one more persuasion chance, 2, which we don't really have anyone to persuade. So Tony Soner, though, he's actually drafted 3rd round. Sam linebacker, then Hugh Goldwire, right guard. He's going to be drafted 5th round. So, hey, we're getting our draft picks up, so that just shows that Kirby Smart's rebuilding this team to a national championship contender, as Notre Dame's going to win the national championship this year over Texas 27-17. Also, I'm considering moving conferences over to the SEC if we don't win a national championship this year, but we're at 95 overall with 96 offense and 94 defense, as this year, I feel like it is our national championship year. I'd feel bad just winning it in the ACC because I feel like we should win it in a tougher division, but it doesn't matter. Oklahoma, FCS West, and then San Diego State, and then Colorado State, so I mean, it's usually we end off or start with our non-con, but we're going to end off with our non-con this year. But also forgot to show the recruiting class. I'm signing 5 5-stars. I ended up signing about 25 4-stars, and I think I signed just an extra 3-star punter and then an extra 3-star fullback. But Jamie Atwell's a 92 overall now. He's going to be insane. Melvin Gums is only his junior year. I didn't even remember that. But Ross Blade's a 90 overall sophomore. We have an insane receiving core too, and it doesn't fall off after our second receiver. Oh my gosh, I didn't even recognize that. So we actually have a pretty solid receiving core this year. We have a pretty solid offense. I'm surprised it's not higher than the offense, but hey, whatever. Hey, a win is a win, as they all say. And this year it's kind of disappointing, not really though. 10-2 on the season. We only lost to Oklahoma. Who else did we lose to? We also lost to Miami, 28-23. But unfortunately, that would be good enough for the ACC championship. Sorry, fortunately, that'd be good enough for the ACC championship. But we're going to be playing Miami again, which lost to them already. So a little scared for that, not going to lie. But anyway, let's see if we win it here. BYU quarterback just won the Heisman. I didn't really kind of skip past it. I thought it was the player of the week, but sorry about that, BYU fans. But USC, we're going to be playing USC in the first round, and we're going to lose in the ACC championship, though. Oh, my gosh. 40-30. What a game, too. You didn't hear that voice crack again. You are insane once again, like the other one. You just heard another one. Wow, okay. I guess my vocal cords just hate me right now, but look at this beautiful teal field once again. Oh, my gosh. These things are out of my control. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I can't. I love puberty, chat. Okay, let's just watch the game with me, chat. Anyway, here's 0-0 the first score. It's a little low-scoring game. Oh, come on. I'm going to freaking kill somebody. I'm not actually going to do that. Don't worry. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm not going to do that. I'll censor it out. Don't worry. Okay. We're just going to cut this out. Anyway, here. So this looks mad suspicious, but we won that game. I know we were down. I know it looks suspicious, but the gameplay cut out. So did the mic. But we're going to play Miami again. Don't like that whatsoever. I really, really don't like that. But anyway, here we did end up beating USC. We ended up beating them 28-24. So we did get a final score. Luckily, I haven't had a voice crack in a while. So thank God for that. I did just want to show we are on Heisman in one. Oh my gosh, there it is again. Jeez, okay, I really need to I gotta finish this video. Hopefully this is the last year before we win a national championship, but also Georgia's in the... Imagine if Georgia makes the Natty. Oh no, we have to play Notre Dame or Indiana. That is if we even make it past Miami. We have to make it past Miami first, so I'm not too happy about that. I'm sorry, like the last few things of this video, it's been a little low quality. It'll be better. Don't worry. I will be better after this. I'm sorry about that, but we are going to play Miami in the Orange Bowl, so let's jump right into that. And here we are. We've already been here, but who cares? We lost in the first round last time, so hopefully, or thankfully, we have actually made it past the first round, but we can beat Miami, right? They just lost the Natty. They don't have Carson Beck anymore. They can't win this. They don't have Carson Beck. Okay, 7-0 early. Thankfully, we scored back way quicker than they scored their first touchdown. But anyway, here we're up 17-7, 24-7 at halftime. Oh my gosh, we were just dominating now. Well, actually, not anymore. Okay, I take that back. Okay, Miami, don't chill. Okay, we're gonna win the national championship. The Orange Bowl against Miami, 27-7, 17, not 7. But anyway, here, it was 14, not 17. Okay, well, there goes that low qualityness once again. I apologize for these last few minutes. We're also at 97 now. Wow, okay. Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl. Oh, no, that's not Oklahoma. That's Indiana. Okay. Because I don't remember playing. It was Notre Dame and Indiana. I don't know where I got Oklahoma from, but oh no, Memphis and Georgia. We lost to Memphis last year, and Georgia's was Kirby Smart's last school, so either way, if we win this game, it'll be so peak in the national championship. I said in the beginning of the video, this video was a banger. I already know the outcome, but I'm not going to spoil it too soon. Like, it's just stupid. I don't like doing, like, the voiceover. I love doing it. It's the only way I can do it, unfortunately. But anyway, here, I still love doing it. I love content creation. 10-7 the score now, so we're really down 13-7 now. No, we got to come back after that. Okay, we get the ball back, and we're going to go up 14-13 now at the end of the half. Hopefully, we can get a quick touch. No, they're going to go up 21-14, but we're going to tie it really quickly. We get the ball back, and we're going to get a field goal. We're going to get another touchdown, and we're going to win this game. No, we're not. They can still come back, but no, they're not going to come back, and we're going to win the Rose Bowl 31-28, and we are advancing to the national championship, ladies and gentlemen, to play either Memphis or Georgia. Memphis was the team that knocked out Coastal Carolina last year, and we're going to be playing Georgia, Kirby Smart's alma mater and former team. And pretty sure, I think it's year 2034, the national championship. We are in Miami. This isn't Miami, I don't think. Actually, no, this is not Miami. But anyway, your Kirby Smart against his own team is in the national championship with a team who was just a one-star school 5 or 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure it should say it's year number 6. I'm pretty sure you should see the chapters in the description or in the video, whatever it might be. But this is the 2033 national championship. Who does Georgia have? They have, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Alabama's head coach Kalen DeBoer. Who even is Kalen DeBoer? We have Kirby Smart, so we're going to be perfectly fine. 7-7 the score now. We're both going to be tied 10-7 now. They have ball back. They're going to go up 13-7 now. 13-10 the score. Hopefully we can get a score before halftime, but we don't, and we're down 13-10 in the national championship. But we get a touchdown here. We're up 17-13 now. Oh my gosh, that's scary. I thought we were going to go down, but no. 24-16 now. We're going to win the national championship. We just won the national championship 31-16. What a storyline for Kirby Smart. What a video too. I just want to say that. Unfortunately, the last few seconds of the video the last 5 minutes of the video really wasn't good quality. I'm sorry for that, and I apologize for that. And I love you. And yeah. We won the national championship. I literally have no words. This is a great storyline. Thank God for EA. Indiana wins 5 or 6 national championships, and then Kirby Smart's winning a national championship against his own former team and alma mater. Oh my gosh, there he is lifting the trophy. Really, really deserves it. He 100% deserves it. I love that little animation where they just crowd surf with just some random college kid. It's really, really funny. But anyway, here, college football history. We have etched our names in the college football history book after Indiana dominates and Notre Dame wins the national championship. Alabama even accidentally messed up Indiana's run. But yes, Heisman mode, no sliders whatsoever, not for XP or gameplay sliders. Let's just go ahead and show that really quick. No XP sliders. Now let's go over to gameplay sliders. 0 sliders, except for injuries. Those are always on 40 though, which I mean, you should really know that, which I mean, I don't really know that. The only reason I do know that is because I only have to check them every time. But anyway, here, that's going to do it for today's video. Just want to show too, no force wins, no nothing. We also went 14-3, so we played a full NFL schedule. So yeah, we have a lot of guys that are ready to go to the NFL. So that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, goodbye.